Guys, we're here for Dragon Ball Fighterz Top 4. We're going to be having Lord Knight, who's going to power, who's summoned to power.
Versus thankfully got them votes.
Oh, dude, it's rolled all the way to the top like a real Dragon Ball Z moment. Versus a local MVCI player, not local here, but well known around the East Coast, Diaphone, coming from a little bit higher up in the New Jersey area. So really, really strong competitor. As you can see, Diaphone's he's told me he's been having some issues. He's like, I don't know who I want to play, but I'm definitely sticking with Ginyu, and you've experienced it today.
Yeah, I've experienced the Ginyu. The Ginyu is extremely scary, and I can see him trying to find different assists that back up Ginyu, but he's the type of player that has such a good grasp on Ginyu that once he has you in the corner and once he has you set up for what he wants to do, you're in a very, very scary situation.
Absolutely. And guys, if you don't know, I am Meza. I am your 1.5 host here, and I'm going to be here with Kern. He's going to be doing the other half of the commentary with me. So we're just going to have some fun, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Looks like we're getting things rolling.
So through your experience so far fighting Diaphone, is it like feel like you can't breathe? Or
it's a very, very suffocating experience. When you play Diaphone and he actually gets all of his setup ready, you're left so little options to actually attack him, to actually retaliate, and it's only a matter of time before you get those down. Let's see if he can actually do that to Lord.
So you can see they both backed off pretty easily, and this is going to be a nice combo dropped out of it for Diaphone here. But trying to follow up, it looks like Lord Knight is trying to take over complete control of the match, but back to neutral.
Lord Knight is trying to get up in the Ginyu stage before he can get anything out on the screen. But that is a very daunting task to do against the player like Diaphone.
I gotta say, I really like these Ginyu colors right now. This purple and yellow is really
the
working
mustard
for me.
Ginyu, oh, it's looking good. It's looking tight.
Oh, wow. He did it a little too early. He should have waited after the first hit. I think
Beehive Cell can really take it.
Okay, using a little bit of meter to get out, but back to neutral. And it's funny enough, Diaphone used to actually play Android 16, but he doesn't like the fact that he has no hard knockdown anymore.
Yeah, I mean, 16 was rampant throughout the first months of the game just because of the fact that he could get a hard knockdown off of practically anything. The guy just could throw you around with a doll.
Now, if you guys didn't know, LK and Diaphone play a lot actually at another event called TMI, and it's funny enough, Diaphone actually didn't show up yesterday, so this is going to be like kind of fresh for both players.
Well, wow, Lord Knight opened up after 15 seconds of blocking.
This is like, how long? How much longer can you hold that back button?
So you're going to take him out?
Oh,
yes.
He's dead. And surprisingly, he didn't keep Ginyu out to do the full pump up. Gonna get a little bit of that sip of that agua, freshen himself up.
Refresh him, that H2O. That can get out. Gets him with a Ginyu assist.
That was very risky, very, very risky, because Ginyu was kind of out there too.
Let's see what he's going to do off of that. Ooh. Oh, catches him out with the random 2H.
They're looking pretty solid here for Diaphone. Lord Knight has to be thinking to himself, man, all right, look, you put a lot of pressure on me, but damn, I'm getting opened up.
Yeah, wow. Diaphone is just absolutely suffocating, okay.
So, usually you could see the first match is kind of like a test of the waters to see what people like to do, and I think that LK is kind of taking this time to be like, okay, what do you like to do with this team, Diaphone? I want to make sure I'm not going to pressure you too much, so I can see and really adapt to it. Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know LK's experience against Ginyu players in specific, but I'm sure that he's taking this first round as a chance to just really absorb it, see, hey, how did this guy like to treat his defensive? What can I do to open him up?
And that's a dead kid boo right there. All 3 meters with the sparking. Diaphone has to feel a little comfortable going into this first one.
Very convincing match first time around.
Seems like LK is going to take a little bit of time. Really, really think about it. I think this is the first thing you got to think is, how do I stop Ginyu from moving away from me? If he runs away from me, how do I catch him?
Because Diaphone's been so good throughout all of his games at just using his assists to cover himself to get away so that he has time to call out everything. It seems that Lord Knight is just trying to find those gaps where he can actually choke him out and not actually let Ginyu get everything onto the screen.
And if you notice, Ginyu has a lot of assists that usually, if you hit Ginyu, they go away. But once most of them are out, they're out. You can't stop him even if he gets hit.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's something to note. And right now, LK getting a chance to open Ginyu up, and this is going to be a dead Ginyu for sure.
Yeah, has the bars to do it. Let's see what he does here. Gets to level 1.
Like it.
Level 1. There you go. That is one big problem dealt with.
And this is good because you do want the Cell versus Cell matchup. Cell has to rely on his assist if it's Cell versus Cell. And right now, LK running one of their stronger Cell teams, which is Cell Kid Boo.
Yeah, Cell Kid
strongest.
Boo. Yeah, absolutely insane with what he can do with the block strength. And LK just has an extremely dangerous Cell in general, even just solo.
And Diaphone is using his assist very rapidly, trying to just get LK to press something. And it's a little nerve-wracking because once he loses that assist, that means it's LK's turn no matter what. Nice
LK just getting him with the air-to-air. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Oh, God. This is really, really risky. And nice patience by Diaphone. Learning that he needs to block in that situation, but still getting opened up. Going to stay in the corner. LK is definitely going to put something on her here.
Seems like Lord Knight is the one that is choking him out this round. He is just getting in his face, not giving him a chance to breathe or retaliate whatsoever. Uses the bubble gum.
I don't want to say that was disrespect, but that was definitely so much respect on Diaphone's part.
The unsafe Choco bubble gum. Opening up Diaphone. That is crazy.
You better open your mouth for this one. But right now, Lord Knight looking like he's sending a message back to Diaphone saying, look, yeah, man, you were pretty good first round, but I figured you out.
I think I'm better. Lord Knight really trying to show his dominance over the matchup now.
Very nice. Solid block strings, and this is something that LK definitely practiced a lot. He was making sure that any Cell block strings, what he could do to make sure he did not get caught in a specific situation, and that is going to be
Sparking. Has 5 bars. Let's see if he can take it.
He can definitely get this kill.
Oh, wow. Actually gets the tech out. Corner loop. Nearly off.
Looks like it's sparking time for Diaphone. I like that because save the meter. You don't really need to use it. It's going to kill your sparking time. Can you open him up?
Open him up with the instant air dash again. He's been really good with those. He's going straight in. Yep, level 3. That is 1 dead cell.
It's going to be good for Diaphone here. He may have to fight it honest, which is fine, but in all the long run for this, he knows that once Cell is gone, this team starts to fall apart. So he's really going to have to work a little hard to deal with Kid Boo, but
fighting safe and fair is an extremely hard task against a team like 16 just because of how much they can really hold you down.
Oh, tries to get the mix up there. Almost catches Kid Boo. Very nice. These are all safe strings.
Trying to tap the shins, gets him.
Very nice. He's actually gonna spin the level 3.
Great Coupon Cell, letting it rip.
So
letting the level 3 rip. Hard knockdown.
Diaphone has a lot of opportunity. Gets the Dragon Rush. Oh man, this is gonna be big because here he can just kill.
Diaphone doing an extremely hard task of actually coming back against the 3-man team with Lord Knight.
1 meter.
1 meter.
That's all it took. 1 meter. And this is important. This is very important because depending on if LK touches Diaphone, it doesn't matter even if it's off of a beam, it's the end game for Diaphone. So Diaphone has to play strong neutral here. Very patient there. Oh, tries to 2H, but smart. Very smart. Trying to stay safe. That's possible. Very nice. Gonna get the ground. So he's not going to have an air dash after that because he used his jump in between. So with that being said, oh my God.
Opens him up. That might be the end of it. He said no thank you.
And that's going to be LK with the level 3.
That is one angry Nesquik Kid Boo.
But as you saw, once Cell was done, LK had to work hard
to not lose that. Yeah, no, exactly. Because Cell, being such a strong point character that he is, once you lose him, that's a lot of your structure, a lot of your block string, a lot of your pressure just gone.
Exactly. So I think the biggest thing is Diaphone going to switch because he does have other variations of his team. He has Bardock with this, Bardock Goku Black.
True.
He has a few mixtures. Will he go back to? He said he'll never go back to Android 16. He feels like the character isn't worth it. But I think he's going to stick with this team.
Being someone, he's extremely confident in his Gin unit. And you saw in the first match that once he got going and got his set play, it was very hard for LK to do anything against him. It seems that he is already trying to establish everything on the screen as we start the match.
Gave him the 2-piece jab, said, yo, what is good? I'm in your face now. And you have to eat this whole mix-up. You cannot jump. You cannot deflect. If you do, you're still eating a mix-up.
Gets hit with the beam. A really good conversion from Diaphone. Let's see if he can get the kill here. Should be a dead Kid Boo.
Very nice super there. And honestly, I think Diaphone's playing is really super solid. He's not taking any risk. He knows that he has to fight this Cell matchup. And like I said, once Cell is only left with 1 assist, he has to work harder. Oh, nice deflect there. Okay, taking his time, opening up Diaphone. Diaphone has to kind of start retreating back at this point, knowing that, you know, look, I have meter, but I can't make any mistakes losing myself, because I really need it.
Hits the advantage. Oh, whiffed. A whiffed Dragon Rush. Gets Ginyu back out. Let's see if we can get this set play going. We'll put him in the corner. No hard knockdown, but does get further out. And Jace.
Very nice tag out there by LK, noticing that. Oh, gets the grab! Says, I'm about to go hand.
Oh, drops it. That is tragic.
Okay, not giving up. Trying to make the
going
hard
for
read
the
there.
hardest of reads.
If he got that, he would have been a god.
That would have been, yeah,
that would have been, like, it wouldn't be LK anymore or Lord Knight. It'd be God Knight.
God Knight.
God.
Oh! Clean 2-8. Clean anti-air. Says, get off of me. And I'm going to throw you down the ground and blast you. No arms.
You know, that's probably one of the sickest supers. Plus, it gives him that level of
yeah, no, it's crazy.
The sparking is smart. It is smart on Diaphone smart because he knows if he loses Cell, hard game.
A lot of pressure going. Oh my god. Just says, no thank you. Get off of me.
Nice try there by LK doing the delayed jab, jab, jab with Android 16. It's still very viable, still works. It's just hard to read.
Kicks him in the barrel chest, but gets nothing off of it. And now it seems that LK is going for a big conversion. That is 1 dead Cell. But LK has no meter.
You know, that should just be a normal Cell move. Just call it shoulder rush.
Shoulder rush.
Shoulder tackle. Like, it's just ridiculous. But man, this Ginyu gonna set play here.
Beans out.
Very nice. Gets the overhead.
Opens him up with the overhead, but doesn't get anything afterwards. Trying his hardest to open him up.
Oh my god. Nobody can see anything.
LK's defense on point, even when things become practically invisible.
And LK getting a little, feeling a little, you know, chillax here. Knows that he's not doing too bad.
Okay, he goes with the hardest of reads again. Oh, wow.
Smart. Said,
He's out with smart. Gets the 2-8. Don't know if that was intentional, but nonetheless, we're going to call him intentional and call him a smart player.
And guess what?
Bang,
Gone.
that is 1 dead bug.
Get out of here. You know, I don't even remember when Kid Buu even played the game at this point.
Yeah,
like,
Kid Buu was just off the screen day one. He said, I'm here, I'm out.
Yeah.
He came in, he did his business, and he left.
Very nice patience here by Diaphone, but LK not giving up this grounding. He's like, look, I'm gonna... So if you guys don't know, moving forward in this game always gives you more meter. So if you're not moving forward, guess what? You're not building meter. And LK definitely noticed that, and this is what is gonna work for him right now. Not gonna actually use the meter.
Oh, just waits for the tech reset and then just goes for another combo.
Because he knows he can always jump back, stop the tech forward, tech up, and then dash forward out. He has options like that. So, you know, Android 16 isn't bad.
Beautiful Rose versus a half health Android 16.
That yellow burnt ugly color.
Oh yeah, that is
the
gross
vanish.
color.
This is something that happens very often, but no meter for Diaphone.
Punches him in the stomach, got nothing
Nice
off of
patience.
it. Gets him with the chop.
So there is a situation where if you are right above the other opponent and you try to vanish out of a 2H and you know it's gonna happen, guess what? Sometimes it just puts you right back in front of the 2H.
Yeah, sometimes it just autocorrects and you just gotta eat that for days.
It's a devastating feeling. But LK has to keep his composure and know that that was not something out of his own, that wasn't his mistake. You know, it was something he just has to be wary of. It's showing that he's going to be very aggressive this game. Kid Buu says, I don't want to lose him. I just want to make sure that I get to play and actually put pressure on him.
I want this Ginyu out of the game. Look at that. Ginyu's barely being able to get a hit out.
Ginyu? He's about to go. This is about to be the last opportunity. Sparking, though.
Throws out the gumball, but Ginyu gets a sparking off before anything can happen. Gets him with the cross-up medium. Sending him to the air, gonna smack him right back down and get his friends out. Get the posse.
Oh, very nice by
Yo, for real, I wish I had a squad like Ginyu. I wish I had that.
What would you even do with that squad?
I don't know, man.
They would just be there.
Yeah, it would just be there. Everywhere you go to work, you go to school, you got the 4 behind you. They like, yo, listen, don't mess with my guy.
Well, right now, it looks like LK did make a good decision there. If you guys saw, he called out an assist and then tagged him. It is a safer option. And guess what? Gets a set play situation there with lower throw. But Diaphone said no.
Both players trying to play extremely aggressive now. Diaphone getting the open up on Android 16 and smack him right down. Let's see what he does here.
And man, that assist all the way down, you don't want to challenge jumping up or super dashing because he could do anything.
Even though Android 16 was able to spark him off and a hit, he was too afraid to jump just because of Birder going across the screen. He couldn't get a good conversion off of it.
Because even if he hit Ginyu, it still does not go away. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know, this is going to be an honest match right now. Diaphone, no sparking. Lord Knight, no sparking.
Both just going to be honest, 3v3. I mean, as honest as a match with 16 can do and Cell can be.
Look, this team is, we know it's grindy. It's not honest, okay? But.
In terms of DBFZ,
oh yeah, well,
it is quite the honest match.
But Diaphone still does have his Cell and still does have his Goku Black. And not looking too bad.
Solar Kamehameha.
Gonna take his time.
One of the most powerful and sexiest moves in this game. Get them with the chop.
That was the lowest I like, you gotta make the hard. Okay, taking his time.
Gets slammed. Just the elbow drop. People's elbow for Cell. Losing the familiar up.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are doing flip loops.
Get down on the ground.
Would you like my sundae?
God, this is such a good super.
Oh, LK so smart with the Dragon Rush.
Called him out, says, I know you're going to sit there and do nothing. Dragon Rush for it. It is down to a 2v1 situation for Lord Knight. Looking good as long as he isn't going to get opened up by Black. And Black is extremely hard to open up with. Being a character that only has one low, so without the help of assists, he can't really get a good offensive going.
So yeah, you're definitely going to have to see Diaphone try to do something gimmicky, but it does not matter because LK got that hit. And he's like, yo, we going for a spin, buddy. Dunks all day.
Get down. What's going to be the get up? Opens
that
him up.
setup was about to be nasty.
Missed time from Lord Knight, and Goku Black gets the hit, and now that is one dead Andrew 16. But if he got that off, that would have been good.
That man is smart. He said, I'm not going to respect this. If I respect this, I got to be the man who's going to get eaten alive for that. Because that was going to be all plus. That was going to be a solid plus 3-4. So it's like, why?
Oh, gets challenged on the instant air dash. Is that going to be it? Yeah, that is it. He's got the bar. As long as he gets through this,
Optimu.
Gone.
That was very Optimu. As my European friends would say, oh my god, Sir Optimu, there's nothing better. I'll keep it real. Japan, Europe, you guys are all about optimization, except for in like some specific games. But you can definitely see that these guys have been putting a lot of time in, and you got to be thinking, what's going through Diaphone's head right now? He was so close to just putting a nail in the coffin, but that should not stop him. He has a game plan, and he has to know that LK wants to pressure.
It is crazy just because of how convincing both first wins for both players were, and then it goes into two very close matches, and now we're here 2-2 winners final. Let's see who's going to take it. Gets him with a chop, but doesn't get anything off of it. Oh, Dragon Rush.
And Dragon Rushes are so hard to tech in this game. You do have to either do a back jab or a back Dragon Rush. It's very difficult.
Very difficult to do on reaction.
And this is going to be a dead kick move. And you got to imagine, once you lose that first character, it makes you think, okay, I got to work a little bit harder, but I got to play smarter.
Yeah.
You can't make mistakes, especially with these type of teams.
A player like Lord Knight, he is very good at, once he loses his first character, at saying, okay, it's go time. I really can't risk anything anymore.
Very nice call out of assist. And
gets out with the dive kick. Dive kicking all over the place.
I like that LK was looking for the 2H though, because that's a very big important thing. Goku Black can be. Oh my god!
Oh my god, the perfect attack. Absolutely perfect. Another one.
And I don't like that he did not put him back into the corner. That's a very, very big mistake on LK's part. But nonetheless, hopefully he can clean it up and get back in there.
Coon Beam does not hit him.
And
it opens up.
It is not your turn.
Wow.
It is not your turn.
Takes the toys away from Ginyu, says, it is my turn to play.
It's time to put you in the playpen. That is exactly what he's doing. But nice tags, hard tags.
We got Let's Go Ginyu chants in the crowd, trying to represent the not-so-played character, but it seems that Cell is getting put on the ride. This is the work of a god right here.
Absolutely, and Diaphone definitely wants to look for that sparking, and that's the biggest thing because he's trying to bait out the sparking to win the level 3, plus he gets the set play. But LK noticing that, he's like, look, I can't afford to use sparking right now, but I can't afford to lose Cell. So he swaps him out and he's trying his
grab
hardest.
Vanish. Hits him with the dive kick, is not able to get anything off of that. Gets hit with the detachable arms, goes for the read.
Oh, very nice.
Cell.
It's like he just picked him up off the ground, said it doesn't matter.
Perfect. He's perfect. He can do anything.
Oh my god. Down to the wire right now. Just pushing it to
Opens LK up.
Okay, looking kind of grim
What's
right
going to do off this hard knockdown? Goes for instant air dash.
I like the option of Dragon Rush in this situation.
Oh, Dragon Rush. That is one dead Cell.
So hard to tech. Gonna optimize it. And he's gonna probably bring Ginyu out for this strictly.
Unless LK, with Sparking and with one bar, can make the 3-man Android 16 comeback, it seems like Diaphone is going to be going to Grand Finals on the winner's side.
And it's not impossible for LK. LK has a very solid Android 16, and he's probably one of the only ones that's still playing this character. Noticing that both, oh my god, Ginyu just putting the pressure.
Cool. Oh, opens him up after the reflect, says, you cannot push me back, I will be in your face all day. Hard knockdown.
So this is going to be a sparking
Gets his team out there, gets the posse out. LK trying to say, no, I will not deal with your posse.
Diaphone, oh my god, gets opened up by the sparking
Vanish.
And this
Get
should
down
be
on the ground.
Dead Ginyu. No, actually, it's not going to be a dead Ginyu. Actually, yeah, it should be.
Yeah, I think so. With Sparking, that should definitely kill. Blast them. Goodbye.
That's not.
Whoa! That is, wow.
Scaling, but says, get here! Get over here!
Grabs him by the chest, throws him like a baby. Says,
you
are done.
I feel like he was like, boy.
Yeah.
Like he was out of boy! And then just throws him into the wall.
Yeah.
But still opportunity for LK here, playing patient. Oh, tries to go for the heavy.
Gets hit with the Vanish, just tries to get himself out of neutral.
So, a lot of people don't know, you should take the Vanish hit 90% of the time when you're in a very pressuring situation. And this is not looking super good for Diaphone. Don't go!
Slam him down, take the arms off.
You know what we're going to call
those? That is 1v1. That is
anytime he takes off his arms, we're going to call him Mountain Dew cans.
Mountain Dew cans.
Because he Mountain can do this!
Oh,
let's go,
Lord.
LK! LK
slams him down.
Putting on a show.
Vanish. Ooh, okay. All right. That's interesting.
Smart by Diaphone, though. Diaphone going to pop that sparking, knowing he cannot take any risky situations.
Tries to go for.
My god.
Tries to go for something out of the Vanish, and LK too smart for that. Too big of a brain.
Oh, that's perfect sell, though. That should. Oh my god.
Oh, drops it. Drops it.
Too close to the corner, but gets the overhead.
Okay.
Vanishes out.
Calls him out. Calls him out. Dunks him.
LK being so patient here.
Well, we got some Pringles right now. We got some buttery defense. Butterfingers.
LK chose not to do any deflects there. He was looking for one opportunity for Diaphone's sparking to run out so that he could actually deflect or force Diaphone into a bad situation. And that was, I don't care what anybody says, that showed why LK belongs in the Summit of Power.
Absolutely.
Definitely was super close.
Absolutely. LK is a very strong player and can keep his mental in the game very well. But Diaphone, with the cross-up Ric Flair chop to the face, gets his way in the Grand Finals.
Diaphone has to feel very comfortable at this position.
Absolutely.
He risked a lot in that whole match. He chose not to sparking at any situation, and that's always the scariest.
Yeah,
to
no,
hold
absolutely.
On to your sparking.
Holding on to your sparking because you think that you can get yourself into a situation where you can use it for the better. But Diaphone, someone who I haven't really seen for the last two Go for Brogues, just coming through and just riding his way so comfortably through winner's bracket.